Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the group project for HRM 3440. In this project, you will be reading a management book that has been assigned to you. You'll be reading them in groups of 4, largely, sometimes 5, and then with that, be creating a wiki. This will all happen on the Moodle website, so what you will find when you go to the Moodle website is a link in the top part of our web page that says Wiki Group Project. If you click on that, you can get some more detailed instructions, and then you will see a table that outlines the book that's been assigned to your group. You can actually see your group number as part of the Wiki project as well. When you click on that link, you'll see what group number you belong to, and then you can find the corresponding book in the table that is within the instructions. So as an example, group 1 will be reading The Progress Principle by Teresa Amabile. You're to acquire the book, read the book independently, have some discussions with your group. You can set up a way of connecting with your group, and that's up to you how you do that. You can connect entirely through the wiki if you'd like by typing in your contributions and then inviting people to do that. You can share email addresses. You can set yourself up for a few group meetings using any type of online platform that works for your group. But essentially, you will each independently read the book and then collectively, collaboratively review the book using a wiki format. So think about Wikipedia, and everybody makes a contribution in order to ultimately, by the end of term, have one cohesive review of the book. I'll provide a little bit more guidance over the course of the semester, but the first steps really are to acquire the book and to start reading, to introduce yourself to your group members, and to start planning for how the work will be done. So starting to get to know each other a little bit online. You might also want to take a quick look at the wiki format. It's very easy to use. This is not a complicated thing to do. You can insert hyperlinks and media into the wiki to make it more appealing, but really, you should think about your classmates as being the audience for this. So you want to be able to read the book and not just, you're not reviewing it in the sense where you just retell what's happened, but you're reviewing it from the perspective of providing some analysis. And analysis doesn't mean that you say, I liked it or I didn't like it, but you talk about the content of the book, the messages behind the book, whether the author does a good job of conveying those messages, whether it's whether the book's main thesis or main point comes across clearly, and so on and so forth. But again, those types of details I will certainly give you a little bit more direction on as we move through the term, but I really want to get you started on acquiring the book, reading the book, and making sure that you are connected to your groups and understand the platform that you will be using. So you go into the wiki and figure out how to use it and how to work through it. You might decide that as a group that people input content and then one person goes in and does all of the hyperlinking if the technology seems to be a hurdle, but really it is a fairly friendly technology that you'll be able to use. The books that I've chosen are all very well-read management books that talk about leadership and leadership development from a vast range of perspectives. Some of them talk about a series of social science findings. Some of them talk from a personal level about a personal experience. So there's a few people that have written books that you have an opportunity to read about. So I encourage you to get started on your book and to start to think about how you might review it. And you'll also, once all of the wikis are up at the end of term, you'll have an opportunity to look across the wikis to see the types of the other leadership books that are available. My hope is that this will set you up to be a reader of these types of books, a way of continuing your leadership development and continuing to acquire and augment your leadership skills as you move into more and more responsible roles in your career. Okay, so I think that's it for the moment. You'll hear back from me soon regarding this project, but again, I encourage you to log on, get a sense of what you're to be reading, and get started. Good luck and have fun. Enjoy your books.